What's up, you dirty plant hoes and all you dirty little plant enthusiasts out there? I was just gonna do like an Anthurium collection video today because we only had one box that mysteriously showed up.
Addressed to me.
Addressed to Cletus Carter, which we can only assume is you.
I'm assuming that's me.
But then noontime rolled around and these other two boxes showed up. So you guys remember that really unfortunate order that I made from New Life Tropicals? Casey had made another order before that first one showed up, and they put a replacement plant in here, so I have no idea what's going to happen in there.
So we know we've got the Gigas replacement and something new from New Life Tropicals, which is Indonesia.
But we're going to open this box with a little more trepidation. Then I've got some Mountain Orchids stuff to open that I ordered for myself. Yay, thank you. And like I said, we have the Cletus box. So,
and we got a good idea who it's from too.
Let's do this one last because I think it holds the most.
Everybody's curious. Update.
Let's do your box first.
Okay, well, let me put this right here.
And it says to keep it straight up, so you might want to open it like that. And I have a feeling.
Should I guess what it is?
Yeah, I think we both know what it is.
I think
you want to ruin it? Don't tell them.
Yeah, I think this had to do with a comment that I'd made about a plant that I've wanted for a long time.
And I can tell that's what it is already. So we have a podcast, if you guys didn't know, and Casey was complaining that all he has ever wanted was a certain plant, and I wouldn't let him have it. And wouldn't you know it, someone reached out. Does it have a note? Guess who it's from?
Plantastica. See, we were going to guess that and guess the plant. We thought that might run the surprise.
And what does it say?
Hey, Cletus, congratulations on your new podcast. I love you, man, Reb.
Oh, that is so sweet. So, I'm going to have to take care of this daggone thing now because I think
I'll take it to my office.
I think you're going to take it to your office.
That's a good idea.
That is a good idea.
If it's what I think it is. It's,
It's actually a very beautiful peace lily.
It's a peace lily.
It's very beautiful.
I've wanted a peace lily for a while, and she's never been a fan of peace lilies. So we kind of had a little running joke about how she won't let me have one. And evidently Reb took us seriously. So
I knew that there was going to be a peace lily show up.
We're actually surprised there hadn't been 10 of them show up.
Because I sounded so mean, like you can't have a peace lily.
No, you buy me all these philodendrons and begonias, but you can't have a dang peace lily.
That is not true, though. You know that.
Well, we don't have proof that it's true.
You just gravitate towards them at nurseries.
Yeah, I've always liked them. And they're a good low light plant, so it'll work good in my office.
It will. It'll be perfect for your office.
So, thank you, Reb. Very nice specimen. Straight from Amazon, too.
And if you guys are familiar with her, you'll remember her. She did an impersonation of all the plant tubers and whatnot. And she was saying, she was pretending like Casey was canoodling with someone else. And we've spoken about that, and I've let her know that that was not something that I appreciated as a very jealous wife. And she has promised that on our next collaboration, I'm putting this on a video, she has promised that her next collaboration that we do together, she will not do that. And I put one of those emoji guns.
Yeah.
And I said, you better not. I don't like it.
Do more.
Wait. Does this just pop off? Or is
I think it does. I think it
does. Okay. Yeah. Never mind.
These are those nice containers.
I'm just dense.
With the heat pack, it's nice and warm.
Ooh. I love Mountain Orchids. You guys know that. And if I'm laying in bed at night and I have a little 20-twin that I can spend, Mountain Orchids is the first website that I go trolling through to see what's in stock and what's not in stock, because I'm a big begonia head, and you guys know that. And I've got a couple of friends of mine that keep trying to turn me into a Hoya lady. So I think
Hoya schmoya.
One of Lara Loves Leaves, I think is what her name is.
Laura Loves Leaves.
Lara Loves Leaves or something. She said she's got a little care package that's coming for me, so I can have more than 2 Hoyas. I know Hoyas are really popular, so you know how you just like what you like? But it's different when you get them too. And I like the sun stress Hoyas, so I don't really know what I'm talking about. I'm just talking.
Oh, what's wrong with it?
I don't know why my brain will not
Can I pull this?
learn with you. You know it?
You'll catch on eventually, one of these years.
Someday, one of these years. Yeah, how long do you gotta be with somebody? This is gorgeous.
Evidently longer.
You know how, I don't know if I told Casey a million times, so it confuses me of whether or not I've talked to you guys about it, but I love the begonias that have, how would you describe that leaf? Maple leaf shape? Is that how you would describe it?
That's one way to describe it.
Yeah, it's got that shape. And I just love that shape.
Got a lot of, got a lot of ins and outs.
The Begonia Griffin is one of my all-time favorites. You guys know that, and it's huge right now. I can't wait to do an update with you guys. And this is absolutely gorgeous. Let me show them like up
Let me get all the
close.
crap out of the way so it's going to have any bow chicka wow wow time.
Oh, and by the way, I just wanted to say that everyone, this has been a very popular comment, not only on this channel, but our other channel, that I'm finally letting you handle the plants more.
Yeah.
And it's not because I've chilled out. It's because Casey, right now, I don't like what you're doing right here. Stop, look, you just pulled a piece of the leaf off. He just pulled a piece of the leaf off. No, I'm gonna tell you why. He's a grizzly bear. He's very rough with everything he handles. We call it thoring it. I'm always like, don't thor it. Well, you got bubble wrap and I gotta get rid of that because that's gonna be used to scare me at some point if I don't.
Well, you just got it all figured out, don't you?
As far as that goes, I do.
She's on to me.
Look at how gorgeous that is. Almost like a Japanese maple. So pretty. And I was feeling, I was really feeling these. You better cut it out. That's a sensitive begonia. That's gonna go, that's gonna go in my aquarium.
Why has it got leaves coming off of it?
Because you're yanking on it like it doesn't belong in a terrarium.
Oh, this is a terrarium. Why didn't you tell me? I'd have been more careful.
Well, I'm actually not sure, but I'm going to do, I think it's borderline, but I'm going to be starting to try to apply more basic information about the plants. The last unboxing I didn't even put the name of the plant throughout the whole video.
So what is this?
That's a really good question.
It's a begonia?
I wasn't going to say it again. I didn't even think about saying
it. Well, since you're mentioning it, I thought we better.
I'm an idiot. That's why I couldn't remember. It's Begonia U614, and the U stands...
Not to be confused with the U613.
Yeah.
So be careful about that.
The U in U614 stands for unidentified, if you're not familiar. And Darren Heppel from Steve's Leaves taught me that because I'm a big old ding dong, and I love begonias, but I'm not the most educated girl in the world. But I can't keep them alive. You gotta take what you get. God doesn't give with both hands. You know, you can't keep plants alive and make them look beautiful and know everything all at the same time.
Well, you think you know everything.
I'm only one person. I know everything about you that I need to know. I can predict your every move throughout the entire day.
Whatever.
Why are you talking to someone that made you enchiladas last night like that?
They were delicious, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm ready to have leftovers.
Talk nice to your lady when she makes you food.
I'm not talking nice to you. You know that.
You're lucky.
You're lucky.
All right.
So I've heard.
So here's so far that's deep. You better not start saying that kind of stuff around the house, or I swear to God, we will go round and round.
Hey, clear some space for me here.
All right, here goes number 3. This is our replacement order from New Life Tropicals.
So this is a replacement for the Gigas.
Yeah, we got our
and another plant. So hopefully.
Why do I feel like impending doom?
I do too.
So they've got the phytosanitary certificate right here. We know that they typically wrap them up. So here's one. Let's see.
You just hold that while you get the other one out.
Yeah. And then we'll get the box off the table. Oh,
here's the replacement.
do?
Here's the replacement. Let's do this one last because you don't know what this is.
And grab it from the bottom in the middle.
Okay.
I don't know. It might be busted already.
I think it's just long. It's a big tall plant.
The anxiety when you've already gotten something from a company that doesn't turn out very well is pretty intense. I know what this is, so it's got a tag on it. So if yours has a tag on it you don't want me to see.
I already got it turned the other way.
Do you really?
I'm way ahead of you, darling.
Last time you had me tricked thinking it didn't say anything on it, and then all it said was Casey Carter, and I looked at it later and it had the name of the plant on the other side.
Oh, well.
Because you're a little turd. All right, we've got some newspaper.
Come on, Thailand.
Be sure and wash your hands after you open this stuff.
Yeah.
Am I seeing green?
Well, it kind of looked green the other day. It looked brown, didn't it?
Yeah. Okay. Still looks pretty damn bad. Not gonna lie, you guys. I just don't think, I just don't think the Gigas can make it.
Shouldn't they know that?
Well, that's supposed to be your responsibility as a customer too.
It is?
Yeah, to a certain extent. You gotta know what you can order and what you're not. Yeah, I'm totally holding it up. Yeah, this is
Is it as bad as the other one?
No, it doesn't feel as bad as the other ones. It doesn't feel squishy to the touch. And you guys, let me show you what's left of the other Gigas really quick. You just hold it like that, it should be fine. Okay. So out of that big long geese that we got last time, I've got this.
Is it alive?
So far. And this, which is definitely not gonna make it. I mean.
It's got a little green left, but it's degrading.
Yeah, it needs to have some alcohol put on it for the little mold that's accumulating. But maybe we'll have better luck with the one in the other package. Is it a hardier plant that you
I have no idea. I'm afraid to find out now. I didn't know the Gigas was that finicky.
These are the pitfalls of ordering plants, huh? When you're not the hobbyist.
Let me take the...
Hey, you got scissors, just snip it. Ow!
That wasn't on purpose.
I know.
Although that's really funny.
That popped me right in the wrist.
You better get that busted plant out of the way.
I'll get my hand away while you're doing that bit this time.
This whole thing was a bad idea, wasn't it?
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Should have ordered from Equigenera. Again.
I know.
We had both of those orders at the same time.
Even though in the comment section people were saying they had really mixed experiences with them too, you know, so it's kind of like, what in the hell is this? Oh. Ooh, this one doesn't look so bad. Oh.
What is it?
Is it a Monstera epiprimnoides?
Yes, it is.
Oh, hang on. I gotta be super delicate. Y'all be patient. Because it's going, there's holes in the leaves, obviously.
Epiprimnoides. Let me hold this.
Oh my gosh, look at how big it is.
Yeah, it looks a lot better. It's got solid leaves.
Okay, yeah, well we've got some leaf damage here too, but do you see the difference with how this shipped and probably took a long time to ship and how the Gigas shipped? It's just like they can't it's just like they can't manage.
These paper cuttings kind of stick to everything.
Yeah. Not like the Mountain Orchids spaghetti.
Yeah,
this
I guess it's coming out better than spaghetti, isn't it?
Yeah, but the spaghetti is gentler.
Look at that.
Wow. Oh, dang, I hit my elbow.
So you were just feeling the bend of the leaves up here, but if you look at the...
I thought that was where probably a mid portion of the stem had been compromised. Oh my gosh, it's so big.
That's a good looking plant. It's definitely going to survive. I mean, it definitely doesn't look like it. The stems are stiff. We got, looks like 2 new growth points. Oh, it's got that crappy stalks on it that I don't like the Thai constellation.
Oh no!
I already don't like it.
You already hate it, don't you?
That's a new leaf for sure right there. This is a new leaf
right here. Yeah. Yeah, which these leaves may die, but this right here, I can work with this any old day of the week right here. This is a good, healthy, firm stem. So you can't really.
So 1 out of 2.
Can't really be mad about it.
It could be my fault because the Gigas just may not be a kind of plant that needs to be shipped from overseas. You know, we don't know how long that was in transit. They never sent me tracking information, by the way. So that kind of sucks. I didn't know that it was coming. We weren't prepared for it.
And I had to sign for it.
So I don't know how long it's been out.
So it's a good thing I was here.
Yeah.
But we've experimented with begonias from overseas, and now we've experimented with 2 different types. So you can tell the difference between how something like a Monstera might ship from overseas, and then you can see how a philodendron that's more on the sensitive side would ship from overseas. So just be aware of that if you're making orders, and you know, just kind of learn from our mistakes. This turned out half good, so it really does just illustrate that it's kind of like you never know what you're gonna get, so be conservative with how much money you're willing to gamble with. If you feel like you're in Vegas and you want to drop that $100 and you're not sure how it's gonna turn out, you go, girl. But if you're more conservative with your cash, then I would say try to stick within the States for sure.
Don't order a Gigas from Indonesia.
Yeah, don't order a Gigas
is the point of this. I think that one's going to do good. We ought to be able to do an update on that in a month or 2.
Let's take a really quick look at the roots. Oh. Okay, there's a big ball of sphagnum around the bottom, and I don't want to really yank really hard.
Yeah, there's some roots coming up, pointed up.
I'm probably gonna sit this. This is very compact against the root ball, and I don't want to damage whatever roots it has. So during the day today, I'm just gonna sit in a glass of water and let the sphagnum soak up and kind of wash off the roots so we can see where we're at and what we need to do next. So far, I think this was a really successful plant ordering day. I did go and bid on Steve's leaves. They had a couple of Fredericia, Epipremnoides, and things like that. But they are isn't it? Right. But there are so many different types. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if this is a Fredericia or not. It could be. Oh. But there's a lot of, in the plant community, there is a lot of arguing when it comes to the Adansonii or anything that's related to the Adansonii, because they're so hard to tell at an immature state what they're going to look like in their more mature state. So
I think this one is an Eduardo Carroccio.
You think so?
I think so.
Well, speaking of houseplant community drama and things like that, different types of arguments that people have in the houseplant community, don't forget to tune in to our podcast. We probably will already have an episode out or coming out soon about houseplant community psyche, pitfalls, the good things that happen, the bad things that happen, and how people in the plant community are affected by certain arguments and things that carry out in Facebook, Instagram, and other different types of social media platforms.
Check it out. It's linked on our Heart Shaped Leaves YouTube page, but it's also Heart Shaped Leaves After Dark.
They're for iPhone and Android, so basically any device you can download our podcast. So anyways, we will check you guys on the flip side. Peace out. Later, taters. Bye. I am burning it down. I am burning it down. I am burning it down. Oh. Alright, you're hot.
You dang right. It's burning up in here.
Yeah, I got a little too many comments on the last video about how awesome you were and what a gem you were and how lucky I am and all that crap. I think
well, you are lucky.
I am lucky, but I don't want to hear it from a big crowd of women like that.
Oh.
Like,
hey, I'm lucky too.
As far as everyone else is concerned, I am like a gangster standing outside of a convenience store as far as you're concerned.